Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we'll be talking about the 2019 spy thriller Anna. The story is the classic spy flick and follows a highly skilled female spy working as a double agent to regain her freedom. In the opening scene, we are taken to 1985, where several undercover American agents are getting assassinated in Moscow under the direction of KGB Director Vasiliev. One of these agents is brought to him alive, so he could use her decapitated head to send a chilling message to the CIA headquarters. The movie then jumps 5 years into the future, and we are introduced to Sammy, a man scouting girls to be models for a Paris-based modeling agency. Upon visiting a local market in Moscow, he meets a beautiful girl named Anna selling matryoshka dolls. Immediately taken in by her, he makes an offer to Anna to model for his agency, all costs covered. After briefly thinking about it, she accepts his offer and is flown to Paris, the next day where she meets her booker, Dohothy and John, the agency's boss. Dohothy takes her to the flat she'll be sharing with other models, where she meets Maud. With zero training or preparation, she is booked for an appointment the next day. She initially struggled with hitting the right poses, but proving herself to be a natural, Anna quickly adapted and was quickly hitting picture-perfect poses before the end of the day's session. After she finds a bunch of models getting intimate in her bed, at the end of the day's session, she leaves her room and goes over to Maud's room to spend the night there instead. A while later, the agency throws a dinner party for all its stakeholders, including its models. When Maud leaves Anna to get some food, John approaches Anna with one of the agency's partners, Oleg Filenkov. Oleg is smitten and openly flirts with her. He wastes no time to ask her out to dinner, and after 2 months, we see them making out at a luxurious hotel suite. The intimacy ends when Oleg tries to know more about her. She immediately gets hesitant and says it's still too soon for that. She then asks him what he does for a living, and after he reveals he traffics weapons to war-torn countries, she goes into the bathroom, retrieves a handgun from her dress, and shoots him dead. The movie then goes 3 years into the past, where we see Anna living with then-boyfriend Pyotr. He is incredibly abusive to her and has been for years, and at this point she is desperate for any way to escape her situation. He forces her to be an accomplice as he and his friends kidnapped foreigners and stole from their credit cards. If she refused, she would get tortured. Anna keeps sending applications to the Russian Navy and getting no response. Then one night, Pyotr picked up Anna and put her in the back seat to watch as he and his friends robbed an American foreigner's account. When she noticed the police coming, she stepped out of the car and pleaded for Pyotr to escape with her. The gang gets spotted by the police, and a high-speed chase ensues that ends with Pyotr crashing their car. Luckily, the pair escapes with minor injuries. As they get back to their apartment, they meet a KGB agent there, already waiting for them. After Pyotr tries to confront the agent, he gets shot dead. The agent, who she gets to know as Alex, seems to know the details of Anna's private life with her and offers her the chance of a fresh start working with the KGB. He lays out the plan for her: 1 year of training, 4 years of field work, and at the end of that, her freedom. Anna saw it as just another trap, so she refused and cut herself, but after Alex urged her to put her faith in herself and take control of her life instead of depending on others, she decided to accept the job. We are then taken back to 1990, where Anna is getting interrogated by CIA agent Miller regarding Oleg's murder. She claimed to have gone into the hotel, but only waited in the bar and never met him. Agent Miller revealed all the security footage in the hotel was found to have been erased, implying someone skilled carried out the murder, then he let her go. The movie then cuts back to Anna's KGB training. Alex promotes her to field work 6 months early and introduces her to senior KGB handler Olga, who is reluctant to take Anna under her wing at first. Her mind is changed when Anna blows her away with her impressive intellect. As her first operation, Olga tasks Anna with assassinating a Russian drug lord at a cafe, and within 5 minutes. When she enters the cafe and draws her weapon on the drug lord, she finds out it's unloaded. The mission turns into a fight between Anna and the drug lord's armed bodyguards, and Anna proves herself to be an extremely competent fighter. After she takes out the drug lord's bodyguards, the drug lord sneaks up on her and they get into a brief scuffle, which ends with her killing him. Anna, however, executed him a minute late, so Olga declared the mission a failure and left her behind. Olga told her that the mission was meant to teach her a lesson. Trouble never hands out a warning. Then, he handed her a new mission. Studying her next target left her completely occupied, so she had no choice but to turn down a dinner date with Alex, who was starting to develop feelings for her. This mission turns out to be the one the movie opens with. Apparently, the model scout was working with the KGB and directed to find Anna and scout her to Paris. Her mission there was to take out Oleg. To make sure she could blend in, Olga recommended that she form a relationship with Maud. After killing Oleg, she used a body double as cover while she wiped the hotel's security tapes. Back to the present, Anna calls Olga from a payphone after the CIA interrogation. After calming Olga's worries that she may have been followed, Olga instructs Anna to return to Moscow. In Moscow, she, Olga, and Alex meet Vassiliev, where Olga suggests adding Anna to the team permanently. After Anna tells her that she plans to regain her freedom after 5 years of service, Vassiliev points a gun to her head and tells her that no one retires from the KGB except by death. Dejected, she goes back to Maud's apartment, claiming she was having family sadness. There, she called Alex, disappointed that she wouldn't get the freedom she hoped for from the KGB. She goes back to the modeling agency and a few days later meets up with Olga for the next mission. Her new target is a man named Württemberg, who has made arrangements for an escort to be sent to his suite. Olga informed Anna that the suite had no comms or cameras, so he would completely be on her own. Upon getting to Württemberg's room, she asked to use the toilet where she took out her gun and silencer and came back out to shoot him dead. She retrieves Württemberg's bag and brings it to Olga in a different room in the hotel. But Olga is displeased with the job because Anna spent 12 minutes in the suite, longer than she usually does. After Olga instructs Anna to go back into the room and get the target's index finger and her wristwatch, Anna breaks down in tears, frustrated at the murders the KGB was making her commit. Sensing this frustration, Olga sent her on a week-long vacation to the Bahamas with Maud. She comes back recharged and ready to take on more missions. She then delivers on numerous missions with brutal efficiency. Impressed with her performance, Olga flies her back to Moscow to meet with Vassiliev. But before the meeting with Vassiliev, Anna and Alex meet up and share an intimate moment in a storage closet. At the meeting, Vassiliev invites Anna to play chess as Alex watches. During the game, Alex takes note of Anna's suspicious hand gestures and senses something is up. Then all of a sudden, Anna takes out a gun and shoots Vassiliev in the head. The movie cuts back 6 months earlier, and we learn that in her mission with Württemberg, the targets had been wearing bulletproof vests, and a group of CIA officers had been waiting to ambush her. Miller sat her down and offered her protection and freedom in return for her working as a CIA agent. He revealed that he'd been targeting her through her missions for years by noting the distinctive way that she held her bag. She agrees to his offer, making her under protection of the CIA. During her vacation in the Bahamas, Agent Miller came to check up on her, but then she noticed that Olga was spying on her. On their next meeting, Miller tasked Anna with assassinating Vassiliev, seeing him as a threat to the relationship between the KGB and the CIA. He tells Anna about the CIA agents that were murdered 5 years ago and the decapitated head that was mailed back to their headquarters. Since then, Miller had been planning Vassiliev's assassination, but he needed a Russian to carry it out. He promised Anna an early retirement and freedom from the KGB if she could execute it. He even guaranteed her safety, promising to personally extract her after the mission, so Anna agreed. Back to the present, Anna forces Alex to the ground with a gun and then injects him with a sleeping potion. She copies some files from Vassiliev's computer and tries to escape, but Alex has already sounded the alarm. Miller, who was waiting outside the building for Anna, is forced to leave. He then goes to interrogate Maud, who insists that she hadn't been in contact with Anna. Back in New York, Agent Miller gets an award for taking out Vassiliev, with the hope this would fix the relationship between the KGB and the CIA. He receives a message from Anna, telling them to meet at a specific location. It turns out that Anna intended to set this up as a meeting between Miller and Alex, under the watchful eye of their respective organizations. She gives both of them the information she stole from the CIA and the KGB, and then bid them both farewell. After Olga sees Anna leaving the scene, she walks up to her, tells her not to mess with the KGB, and then shoots her dead. The shooting puts both the CIA and KGB agents on alert, leaving the atmosphere tense as they exit the scene. The movie then cuts 3 months into the past, where Olga is telling Anna that she knows Anna has been in contact with the CIA since Württemberg's mission. The giveaway for Olga was the cuff marks on the wrists of her best assassin. She promised that she wouldn't tell anyone about this as long as Anna kept her updated on the CIA's plans. When Anna tells her about Miller's plan to assassinate Vassiliev, Olga asks her what she wants the most. After she replies that it's her freedom, Olga told her that she would get that, as long as she did exactly as she was told. Apparently, after Miller failed to extract her from the scene after murdering Vassiliev, Olga was there to pick her up. Back to the present, it turns out the shooting of Anna in the park was completely faked. She was wearing a bulletproof vest, and she used a body double to make her escape. Paramedics quickly arrive at the scene and take the body away, so neither Miller or Alex are able to identify the body. Anna then escapes into an underground tunnel and comes out the other end now free from her spy duties. A while later, Olga is appointed as the new KGB director. While going through Anna's files, she receives a video message. In the video, Anna thanks Olga for giving her freedom, but then she reveals she recorded their conversation where Olga expressed support for the CIA's plan to kill Vassiliev. She revealed that she had the recording saved, just in case Olga decided to break her promise. Olga smiles and then carries out Anna's last wish, deleting her identity from the KGB database. So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos.